Hello, my name is Alicia. Anyway, I just graduated not too long ago. So, for all you high schoolers, particularly I'm talking to freshmen, fresh meat, as they will call it at my school. Fresh meat. Anyway, I may not talk so much about survival tools, but I'll tell you about how to get money for college and not have to sign student loans. Like, seriously. The reason why you want to avoid student loans or any type of loan in particularly is really because, one, you don't pay it back by a certain amount of time. There's interest. Everybody know interest. On top of what you originally owe. And then the interest piles up. And then it'll cost way more than it actually was when you first got the loan. Anyway. 2, if you haven't paid back the loans, when you get a job, they will, what they call it, garnish your check. Yes, they will garnish your check. That's when, before you even get the check in your hand. Anyway, you know they get taxes off and all that other stuff. So, plus, the government will take whatever you owe for the loan. They'll take it off your check. So really, either you might not get paid anything at all or barely paid because they will take the money that you got from your job. You garnish your check. That's called garnishing your check. If I didn't explain it too good, Google what garnish your check is. But they will garnish your check. That's another no-no or why not to get loans, student loans, any kind of loans. Try to avoid it as much as possible. And if you have to get it, make sure you pay it back immediately. Please pay it back. I'm serious, okay? Anything else I should tell you about? Let's see. And it will make your credit horrible. Yep, horrible credit. But hey, you know what's a way easier way to get money for college? See, this is called college bound. You get your mindset that you're going to college. Most people think 9th grade, but if you're 8th grader, 7th grader, 6th grader, get it in your mind right now. Take some notes and write down that you need to know this, especially you 9th graders of high school, especially. Number 1, the trick about how to get money, free money. It's not really free money. Most kids just play around in school. It's like blah blah blah. School sucks. I don't like it. Why they making me get this? But they don't really know that you're getting paid. When I say you're getting paid, you get paid money. Not up in your hand directly, but you get paid money. When the kids find that out, in the end, they'll be so mad. Because some of the students who did their work will be like this. They'll be like, getting that money, Hey. Kiss. Making it rain. All that cash. Woo. School pays. What? Yeah. That cash. So yes, what was I saying? Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, how to get money. It's kind of like you do get paid to go to school. Of course, they don't want to tell you that. A lot of you kids just are left in the dark. How did I find that out? Because my dad knew about it, and he used to tell my sisters that. And I listened as a 7th grader because of me knowing that I did not have a college fund. I did not have a college fund like my 2 siblings did. So I was like, how am I going to get their money to go to school? I don't have a college fund like my 2 siblings. So I said, well, I'm going to make that money. I'm going to do good in school. So this is what I heard them say. So I had that mindset. So skip all the blah, 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 blah about my story and get to the important stuff. So it's all about one GPA. Your GPA. I don't know for different states or the requirements, but for most states, a 3.7 or a 3.5, mostly 3.7, is solid. It's what you need. It's about your attitude. When you get to high school, don't say or think that a 2.0 is good enough. No. You have this mindset already that a 3.0 is the lowest I'm going to make in my GPA. That is my goal, the minimum. And the maximum is a 3.7 or higher. But let's start with a 3.7 or a 3.5. Nothing lower than a 3.0 is your goal. But the best thing is the higher the GPA, the better. Because it's easy at the beginning to build up your GPA. It's easy, it's easy to bring down your GPA. But it's hard to build it back up. It takes a lot of effort and just freaking hard. Number 1, try to make at least all A's and B's as possible, much as possible. And if you do have to make or end up making a C, make sure you make at least 1 C, nothing more than just 1 C. D's are unacceptable. If you make a D, you just 1 D, whew, you better try to make A's to make up for that 1 D, because I will drop your GPA down drastically. So, freshmen, say you can do this. Make sure you get as much as possible A's and B's. Try to get a 3.7. So then when you become like a sophomore, junior, senior, you have something to fall back on. Because like I said, it's easy to bring down your GPA, but hard to build it back up. I had a 3.7 as a freshman. Kind of rocky. Grades went down to like a 3.5. And like sophomore year, my grade went down to a 3.5. And I couldn't bring my GPA up back to 3.7 until my senior year. Yes, it took that long for my GPA to go back to a 3.7, which was a 3.7 in freshman year. So I started off with a 3.7 and ended with a 3.7, but my GPA dropped about 2 points. That's why I said you can have something to fall back on. And another thing, try to take more of your main classes instead of extracurricular classes so much. Because the thing is, a lot of kids take stuff that they love the most and don't get their main courses out the way. Because you can have senior dismissal, and everybody loves senior dismissal. So, it means getting out early. So if you do your work like you're supposed to now, you can get out early when you're a senior. Like I did. Yes. Awesome. Anyway, what's another thing? Another strategy is, for me, they used to call it senioritis. Like, oh no, the juniors are catching senioritis. You're not a senior yet. Well, let me tell you this though. Don't believe that. Well, it couldn't happen. But the thing is, I noticed the pattern that, oh, I can do a lot of work at the beginning of the school year, and by the second semester, I'm more like, ready to go to school, I'm time to work. Oh no, I'm not into it that much. So since I figured that out, it's a strategy tactic that I used. Get all the hard courses, stuff that's hard as you, really hard, because you want to get out the way. Do the main and hard courses in the beginning of the first semester. and then leave some of the extracurricular activities for a second semester when it's getting close for school to get out. And you don't have to work that hard. It's more fun. And you can just coast, and it's just easy. That's what I did. That is what I did. Make sure you don't overdo extracurricular activities and not get your main work. Because at the last minute, you'll try to be cramming it in by senior year. That's pretty much it. If you have like a 3.0, you can get a Hope Scholarship. If you have 3.5 or above, you can get a Life Scholarship. If it's a 3.0, you can apply for the South Carolina tuition grants. If it's left South Carolina, whatever grants they have in your state grants, you can get a lot of stuff with the 3.0. So it's kind of like you get paid, paying for school. And the college you go to apply, make sure you go and apply for scholarships. Then go to your school, whatever church, apply for those scholarships. And you get like a big chunk of money. Now, the good thing about college is if you get a lot of scholarships, or, well, I can't say that. Well, about refund money. When you find out in college, you get refund checks back. Ooh, Lord, that'll be some, depending on how much you got left over. You have big sums of money. But I would advise you not to blow them cash on stuff that remedial stuff, like cell phones, unless you really need one, cars, unless you really then die and need one. I would recommend you put it in your savings account, because you never know. You save that money for a rainy day. You never know, you might have to get extra cash for your books, for your school, for a rainy day, or pay it on your electric bill, light bill, if you got it due. But anyway, that's too far in the future. But that is my advice for freshmen, seniors. And this also works for college too. But thank you for listening to me ramble on about saving money and stuff. Thank you. We see you next time. And I am Alicia, and I'm signing off. Bye.